Aline Dashefsky, and joining me today is Aline Tran from JKDU Unlimited in Honolulu, Hawaii, under Berkeley Richardson, good friend of mine. And today we're going to learn
5 levels of pressure from back.
There you go. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't really understand, or they have a hard time, even more so, explaining to a new student how to use pressure. They think pressure, strength, it's the same thing. I don't get it, because it's really hard to understand what it really, or what we're really trying to say. So I created this definition of pressure with my students, where we're trying to pressure our opponent to work harder and use more energy while we work less and use less energy. And so how I demonstrate that is we've created 5 levels of pressure from every position. So that way people can start understanding how we can move our body to make ourselves heavier, especially when we're women and we got big, strong guys we're going against. We can't compete with strength, right? So we have to be technical in learning how to move ourselves and adjust ourselves to make ourselves heavier, right? And harder to deal with. So we're going to start with 5 levels of pressure from back. And a lot of times I'm going to have you sit in front of me. And we'll kind of sit just at a slight angle right there so we can kind of see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to start first with level 1 pressure. Level 1 pressure is what I call double over. And so if she puts her hands up like this and protects, I'm going to either grab over here, right, this, or I'm going to grab her arms and I'm going to control here. So this is a double over. Now, I'm going to say go, and I want you to try to escape. And then you're going to find out each time you go up a level, it's going to get harder and harder for you to escape, and it's going to take more energy. So you got to confirm that with the people because they can't really feel what you're feeling. But I'm going to start with, let's say I've got her arms trapped here and I'm holding her tight, and we call it the double over. This is level 1 pressure from back. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
And go. Check it out. See, so time. Very good. Now, see, I fell over. I'm kind of controlling, but I'm still working a little bit. I got to use a little bit of strength and power to control her, but it's easy for her to get out, right? So it's kind of, she's not using too much energy, and I got to use energy too. Now we're going to go to level 2, which is double under. So we started level 1, double over. Double under is where I'm going to go under her armpits, grab her wrist, and pull them into her chest. Now, I'm going to say go, and now she's going to try to get out. Now I want you to notice if it takes you a little more energy and it's a little harder to get out. It's actually going to take me less energy. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go. You're using more energy?
Definitely.
It doesn't take long to feel the difference, okay? But you see, I even had a little more control. I didn't fall over immediately. I kind of came back slowly. I still had a little more control of her because I had trapped her wrist, and I had a little more control of keeping her in close to me, right? So did it feel a little easier? I mean, a little harder? It took way. So that was a double under. So a double over is 1, double under is 2. Level 3 is seat belt, which is the most common hold that we have for back. So level 3 pressure is now I'm going to hold her in seat belt. Now I want you to try to get out and see if you're using more energy now. Okay, go.
Okay. Oh, I can feel that pressure.
Okay, good. I don't want to wear you down. Okay, so you're actually feeling more pressure, more energy. You got to use more muscle, right? And kind of stressing you a little more.
Yeah, hair's getting a little bit more messed up.
Right.
A bit looser.
So now this was level 3 where I'm sitting up to initiate when she gets out. Level 4 pressure is now you're going to escape from, I'm going to lean only halfway back, right? Now from this position, when I say go, try to get out and see how hard it is from this position. Okay, go. Time. Okay. Are you getting the idea?
I'm definitely getting the idea.
Okay. Now, so that was level 4. Level 5 now is when we lay completely back, and I'm going to extend my chest forward, and you're going to be basically spread eagle up, and it's going to be hard to control and get out from there. So that's the hardest pressure. So that's level 5. So we're going to take seatbelt here. I'm going to throw her back, spread her legs. Now go. Got it? Okay. So, I like the laugh. It looks genuine. So you notice each time we went up, you had to work harder and use more energy.
I think I can feel the warmth in my face as I exert more energy.
And you notice we didn't use a lot of time. It was a very brief moment that I had you try to get out, and you're already like exhausted because it really takes up a lot of energy, and it doesn't take much. So imagine when you're doing that for a couple minutes. or you're trying to skate something for a couple minutes. So, you know, it's when we get a good grip, that's why it's important to just stabilize and get a good grip on someone and just let them do the work. Let them wear themselves out. When they get tired, that's when you capitalize on them and go for your move and go for your submissions and so forth. So that was our 5 levels from back pressure. I hope you like that. Thanks for joining us.